I Pressbox. Here we are in this room together. Me and you getting it on. Ain't no room. We can do whatever. All night we're going strong. Put your lips all over me right now. The freak comes out of me when the mask comes down. It's time to get nasty. All night. We can do it every way you like. Let's get nasty. Let's get nasty. All night. Watching everything we're doing all the night. I can't touch it, I love you. Right, but say I was too. You got it all out of me, baby. It feels good when you're inside of me, baby. We're ready for round two.
Hold up. We are back live once again. This is another episode of the Pressbox Media Group. We got a very special guest in the house with the team. But before we get to that, let's pay a few bills right now. Today's episode is sponsored by The Legends Den, located at 910A Highway 79, Henderson, Texas, where you can go find your latest men's, women's boutique, lotions, candles, and more accessories. Go shop now. We open from Friday to Sunday, 12 to 7. Now, let's get this party started. I am your host, Barlene. I got my brother in here beside me.
Second son, that's second with a K, S-U-N.
If you didn't already know. And we got Lisa Dinero, very special guest in the house. How you doing today?
What's good? I'm doing really great. Feeling a lot better. I was a little under the weather, but I'm COVID free.
Well, that's a good thing to know, everybody, because I ain't got no vaccine. I don't plan on getting one. So yeah, we're gonna ride it like that. So first of all, why are you in East Texas? What brought you down here?
Well, I came to open up for Jacquees, the new king of R&B off Cash Money Records. We had a great time. We turned up at, what was it? The Social Club?
Club Exotic.
Club
In
Exotic.
Tyler, Texas?
Yeah.
In Tyler,
Right on.
Texas. It was packed. It was lit. It was explosive.
So you did your thing last night?
Killed it.
Ooh-wee.
Either that or I thought I did. Well,
Nah, from what we heard so far, we really believe you killed that shit last night.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's say for the people in our audience that may not be familiar with you or your music, tell us where you're from.
I'm from Houston, Texas, and
What
I'm a Texas.
side?
So I'm
What
a
side of
Texas
Houston?
girl.
Texas? You know, Houston is so big. What side of Houston?
I'm from all sides.
Okay.
Cause see, my parents were divorced, so you know that was it. I'm on one side with this family. I'm on one side with that family. So I mess with everybody. Like,
Dig it.
I'm in all the crews.
Dig
You
it.
know what I'm saying? I'm just good people. I bring positive vibes. Everywhere I go, I try to leave something better than I came into it.
Okay.
So, you know, I just fuck with the whole year. I'm with Texas.
That's what we
That's
do
the
around
Texas
here. It's the
girl. That's
Texas
how we do.
thing,
It's the
man.
Texas thing.
So tell us about your upbringing a little bit. Like, what made you want to start singing? Or how did you even start singing?
Well, my dad's a minister, so I started singing in church.
Preacher's daughter.
PK. So I started singing, "You got the sunshine
On this
in
Sunday.
my
Come on
hand."
now.
Yeah. But I lost my voice this week, y'all, so very, very limited. But, you know, we started there and worshiping God, you know, the Most High, which I still chill with the Most High. And, but I bring it into, you know, God is love, so I do a lot of love music, a lot about, you know, making up. What are they, breaking up to make up? And we always say, wouldn't be no little Christians if big Christians wouldn't have sex. Come on now.
Come on now.
We're playing games.
Come on now.
We're playing
Let's
games.
be
But God,
for
quit
real.
lying to yourself.
Let's
Don't
be
lie
for
to
real,
me.
but I know you know what that
You
means.
know, come on now.
Come on.
Well, God made sex. I mean, He made us to enjoy so that we would be fruitful and multiply.
Amen. And
Just
you,
like
are
you
you an
just have to have
evangelist?
sex.
So are you an evangelist and an artist singer?
Yeah,
too?
but I'm just the hood gospel.
Come on now, you preaching it too.
I'm going to give it. That's what I came here to dirt.
Come on now.
So, now, I'm just like, but just definitely, you're just not supposed to be sleeping with everybody.
Right on.
That's the issue, you know.
Right on. Now, before we get too far, because we got a lot of questions we want to get into.
Let's do it.
Let's acknowledge the team, because I see you came in here with the squad with you. Who you got with you?
I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. These are the people, especially here, that there would be no Lisa Dinero without my team. So, we have a team member. There's Missy, my mom. She does the personal management part. Shout out to Mom, Mama T, Blue Diamond, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Businessman William Shepherd. And I spell it like you spell it in the Bible. If you don't read it, S-H-E-P-H-E-R-A. I was born in Palestine Hospital.
Okay.
Right in Texas.
So you got East Texas roots, okay.
Yeah, this is where I'm at.
Gotcha.
This is where I'm at. Business partner, managing partner of Lisa Dinero, star, Crave Music. My function is to make her more money than I can pay her. I do that really very, very well.
Sound good to me.
Scale me.
Sound good to me.
So we look at music. I look at business. I look at music. It's gonna be forever. It's not going anywhere. It's better than Bitcoin, Dogecoin, all of that. It's never going anywhere. So if you invest your money in it, it's always here. One day it might be in a movie, an elevator, somewhere. Follow? Someone can be discovered just by how they was feeling the day that they wrote that song. That's why I like dealing with Miss Dinero, because she is. She's awesome.
Yeah, I can dig it. I felt it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
she's
feel it.
awesome. She's awesome. Now I didn't know her
Oh Lord.
when she wrote that song, Nasty, right? But when she sang that song, made me feel like she's singing it to me.
And
So
that's
I
the
can
point.
imagine how other guys would feel when they hear
Did y'all hear that?
Period.
Who else you got with you today?
Y'all know me, I'm East Texas, I'm Daddy the Plug. You know what I'm saying? My cousin had that show going in Tyler. Club Exotic, I was 64 in Tyler, Texas. I was born in California, I raised Texas raised. So, you know, I'm an East Texas player. You know, that's me, you know what I'm saying? And I asked William to bring her to the club to perform so she can get that promotion down in East Texas.
Yeah.
And how I met her is William sent me a link, and it was crazy because I listened to that song Nasty and the song Cash Out. All day I was like studying the music. So I'm like, damn, this motherfucker can sing.
Right.
She can sing.
Aww.
And she blowing, and she like, I got to be on the team.
Nah, for real.
So that's how team grows. So
I can dig it.
I got to give a shout out to Lisa right there. She got
Hey,
it, bro. She
that's
got
solid
it.
right there.
Tell them
Can
what
I
you
add
told
a
me
little
this
bit?
morning about
Hold on,
Tug and
Lisa,
Megan
before
Thee
you
Stallion.
before you tell him anything, let me tell you the truth. Because I speak the truth, right? We were in Rosarito, Mexico, at a show that she was doing down there. We did San Diego, Rosarito, California, and the flyer came that Joaquin was performing in Thailand. She said, I supposed to be on that show.
It's like the
And
power of
bam.
them all.
Next thing you know,
We here.
we're on the show.
Right.
That's real talk. That's real
Because
talk.
I knew the type of people that come out to see Jacquees are the type of people
Yeah.
that support me, and they were very supportive. And
Oh,
then I have a lot
hell,
of
they
family
very
from East
important.
Texas too.
They support it.
So you know, I got family from Nacogdoches, Lufkin, Garrison. If
Yeah.
you know anything about
Yeah.
East Texas, you know about the small little town of Garrison where my family lived in. And all up in there, you know. So I've been wanting to get in this market because they support.
Okay, well, I need to know some more stuff about Lisa Dinero. now.
Okay.
So you started out in the church, right?
Right?
So then how did your career grow? How did you grow as an artist?
Okay, so then as a very little girl, I started hanging around studios because my big cousin was managing Swags. And so I got on a Scarface record, Untouchable. Sunshine, in the sunshine. I was just a little bitty kid singing it. And you see it on there, Lisa Crawford. And that went platinum. And it was like, it was just fun for me, you know, hanging out. I was just a little kid. And then from there, I went to New York. We were just kids, man. We went to New York, and my friend was working with Missy Elliott, and I went there, and she put me on the mic, and I sung for her, and we recorded that night, and then we were staying at a crappy hotel, like we almost died, like it was so cold, and we were not ready for New York weather, you know what I mean? I'm from Texas. We almost died, and we were like in a crappy hotel where like the bathroom was down the hall, like you gotta wear shoes and a raincoat to go over there. And she got us out of that crappy little hotel where we almost died and put us in the Paparina in Charles Square. Came over there and sung, so we flew home. And then she called about a few months later. Her representative called and said, Missy wants you to come to Miami for a month and a half to come and sing back for and get on the album. So we did that, and that album.
Who now? Who wanted you to sing?
Missy Elliott.
I just wanted to make sure they understood.
Oh, yeah, so Missy Elliott. So Missy Elliott really taught me a lot, you know, because I just looked up to her. She was just God to me, you know, and she still is. So, excuse me. So, from there, that went on to sell a couple million records and won Album of the Year. So, we got a Grammy for Album of the Year.
Okay, before you go any further, I just want to know.
I'm a little under the weather.
That's all right. I want to know, what's your experience like, you know, coming from the local around town in Houston. So now you on the stage with Missy. How was it?
Well, I didn't tour with her, but we spent a lot of time in the studio. We spent a month and a half working in Miami on the thing. She was kind of at a point at that point where she was so established she didn't even have to really just.
So you really kind of got the ultimate grooming.
Yes, absolutely. I woke up. Timberland woke me up on the couch like, Lisa, come sing on this song. I go in there, it's Birdman in there, and they're all in there. I go in there, I sing on the record, and I'm just a little kid with all these legends. I'm just like, holy. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you tell me to do. If you want me to jump like a monkey, I'm about to, you know? And I wound up getting replaced by Tony Braxton on it, but now we know because they dating. I'm just playing.
But did she really get on that song?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she wound up.
Maybe a little truth to that thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I was just Lisa, as you told me. I mean, she. But hey, that's all right. You know, it's my time. And so from there, I have just been. I took some time off. You know, that old school get pregnant thing, and you at the house with your baby. You know, people like.
Real life.
No baby. Yeah, real life.
Events.
So it's like now I'm back on my grind and just out trying to bring people some good music. A lot of my fans and people that know me, they be reaching out. They're like, Lisa, we want to hear your music. They encourage you. And so it's the time now where you can just drop and do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. You don't have to wait for somebody to put you on. You just go put yourself on.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can reach the people just like they can. And that's just it's a wonderful time for actors, musicians, artists, anybody, you know. And then you got people like Day, you know, The Plug. You got people like him that are connecting to people. You can reach out to them, DM them, you know. You got people's contact information.
We like this. That's how you got here. Like Day, cause it's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't stretch everybody back. So tell us a little bit, like as far as your movement that you got going now, like you.
Okay.
The songs that we just heard, is that a part of an album you working on, or what's going on? Oh, okay.
An EP that's gonna be dropping here soon. I'm getting ready to shoot a video for Cash App, which was just recently number 38 in the world on the DRT independent charts. So, you know, I need people to support it. I want to go to the top 10. I realized when I zoomed past a lot of people on the top one, it was top 200. I zoomed to pass that first 100. As I got into the second half of the 100, it was moving. I was moving up. As I got in the top 40, I realized these people have support. You gotta get out. You gotta have people that believe in you and people that are gonna support you. You know what I mean? Like I told them, I'm playing in London, I'm playing in Wyoming, I'm playing in Mississippi, Miami, Alabama, you know, New Orleans. I'm getting more love everywhere. I'd like to get more support in my hometown. So we're doing that. So I'm hooking up with the people to make that happen. And so what I'm doing now, the Live Nation just opened up a brand new venue in Houston. It's at the Old Post. It's gonna be really amazing. That's November 13th. I will performing there, and a lot of greats are gonna be there.
Is that the next time you be on stage?
Yes. Well, no. Actually, I have a show October 30th at there's a venue that they're having for it's a invite. It's a private party, but guess who's gonna be there? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface, all the people from like the top horror movies are gonna be there. Like
this is a real industry event.
It's a real industry event. Like they're gonna pick us up in a party bus. All these legendary serial killers. I'm like, I might not be on that bus. I might not make it. Hey, let's kill the new girl.
You got to warm. You got to go in and sing on the song.
You know the black folks die first.
You sing them out
Y'all
there.
got to
God got you covered. You ain't going.
So and so anyways, so that's the time I have a Grammy party coming up December 15th at the House of Blues.
In Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. December 15th.
That's the Grammy, the Houston chapter. I am hoping to hear back from South by Southwest to be a guest, so you know that's up to them. I'm also picking up a few sponsors that we hope will be on the team. So I'm just gonna pray we're not gonna dispose of us until we get some contracts. And I'm just out trying to promote and let people know that I'm here to check me out. So I'm just actually really getting started in the promotion, really, and we're like the last couple months, last month and a half, because things are about to move, you know.
Okay, I got a question for you. So if you could do a song with any artist, alive or dead, who would you want to be on your feature?
Oh my
That's
God.
a great question. That's
Alive
a great
or
question.
dead? Well, that is a hard
You're right.
question.
Any
There's
genre.
There's so many great people. Oh my God! So if I had to pick anybody, it would probably be.
If you make it easy, collabo with 3 people. If you make it easy.
Okay, so Aretha Franklin.
Oh, there we go.
Aretha Franklin, because I go and I study her, and I study where she cracks her voice and the soul that she has come out there, so we have something that's missing.
Both of y'all Aries.
Look at God. Okay, Brandy.
You go.
Brandy, because she is the goddess of voice. She's the voice
Hold me down.
goddess. And I would probably go with boy, I need to put a guy in the mix. So
That's me, Luke. When you said that,
but I gotta put a guy in the mix. Hold on. Let's go with Michael Jackson.
I mean, that's the goal. That's totally acceptable. Now, before we get out of here, we know that you said you revamping your career and whatnot, so you're not a rookie in the game. We consider you the OG for what you've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give up and coming singers or artists about just how to move about in this industry?
I would say to stay true to your sound, because you don't want to sound like everybody who's out there, because then it's like, well, why should I have to? I just saw this person and you sound just like that person. You sound just like that person. So I would say be yourself, because we're interested in who you are. Like, I love to hear somebody doing something I haven't heard, and nobody can sing better than you or rap better than you. You're the only you. Nobody can sing like you. Nobody can rap like you. Nobody can do anything like you. You're one of a kind. So I say stay true to yourself, and people want to check you out. Also, work hard. Stay on your grind. Don't give up. Like, I almost canceled because I was like, really, really, really sick, like with a bad sinus infection. But I came through, and I'm glad I did. I made some wonderful relationships with you guys and
Thanks.
everybody, and just keep on pushing.
Hey, that's good as it get right there. And it's golden right there. Let us know where we can get in contact with you, where they can find you, social media, whatnot, whatever your contacts are.
Okay, so on Instagram, I'm Lisa Dinero Star. That's Lisadinero, like money, star, STAR. On all social media handles is all Lisa Dinero Star. So I want to make sure that it was easy. Please go check me out on all the platforms, stream me, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get your music from. Check me out, support. I support back.
There you have it. We sure appreciate y'all stopping by, you know what I'm saying, blessing us and our audience.
Absolutely.
And we really late to the party, but I guess we right on time because it's Dinero time, Lisa Dinero time.
Let's get it.
Let's do it, y'all. This has been another episode of the Pressbox Media Group. I'm your host, Barleen, my brother's second son.
That's second with a K.
Because what?
Because I am Carolyn's second son.
And we out of here.
Peace.
Peace.